conversation with character to reflect on my past and present, aware of character defects.
I'm sorry.
The passion, the power, the purpose of unwoven recovery, unity, service, 1 year token.
The most prestigious network in the land.
This is Character Asked It. You already know Character Did It. I'm here with a very unique episode with Jamie Keeton, A.K.A. Canhead. Tell us all about yourself, man.
Oh, shoot. Where do I start?
Where are you from? Where are you from originally?
I'm originally from Pensacola, Florida.
Okay.
I now am up in Wisconsin.
And how old are you?
How old do I look?
I'm going to say 45.
No, I ain't that. Do I have wrinkles?
How old are you?
I'm 10 years older.
Okay. All right. Hey, looking good, man. You're looking good.
That's part of my skin condition. I don't age like everybody. I heal faster. I don't age. I have superhuman strength and things stick to me.
All right. We'll get into that. I want to start at the beginning, though. So what was your childhood like in Pensacola?
Hot, and I swam a lot. I mean, I'm from where the most beautiful beaches are in the world. Sugar white sand, aqua clear water. And it was just something I'm striving to buy on the beach. I already have a house in mind, right on the Gulf of Mexico. My whole back porch is viewing the Gulf of Mexico. So that's what my goal is right now.
Hell yeah. And for the people that are watching that don't know who you are, let's show them your talent first, and then we'll find out everything about that.
You mean this talent?
That's the one I'm talking about. That's something I cannot do. That's
and peanuts. Or do you like Fiji?
Wow, that's so heavy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
But what's crazy? I can control it. 1, 2. Say 1 or 2.
2.
All right. Fall.
That's wild. That's wild.
Fall. I can't do the back yet. I'm still working on that one, but I can release it to a point where I can grab it easily. But most people, when they're trying to take it off, I can actually pull them across the floor while they're holding on to my nuts. Oh, wait. These nuts.
Okay. How did you find out that you can do that?
Well, at 7 years old, my toys were sticking to my hands like this. And I was like, what's going on? And I went to my parents, and they thought it was just me climbing pine trees down in Florida, So they just thought it was the pine sap, so no biggie. But as I got a little bit older, more things started happening. At 14, I was picking the back ends of cars up, thought that was normal. I decided to go into swimming and diving, became one of the top swimmer and top divers in the state of Florida. Then I was asked to play football, was a middle linebacker, became the number 1 in the nation middle linebacker from 84 to 87. Blew out both of my knees, lost everything.
Wow.
Thought that was it, but it went back to Canhead.
So, okay, you're 7 years old, you find that out. You're lifting cars?
At 14.
Did you see a doctor about any of this?
No, I just thought it was normal. Because I always had a little bit of freakish strength. I didn't realize. I mean, at 14, my brother was in the Navy, and some Marines were picking on him. Now, I'm 14 years old. My brother's 18. He's in the Navy, and some Marines were picking on him, and I took on the Marines and won.
What, bro? You're a real-life superhero. You really are. You have super strength and super abilities.
It's been crazy, but yeah. ABC News actually dubbed me the real-life X-Men because I can, besides thinking about them falling off, I can actually shoot them from the palm of my can at people.
That's so crazy. And do you know, have you ever been to a doctor about it?
Yes. I went to University of Chicago, and I also had my other doctors checking in on it. All right, what it comes down to is that when the baby's inside the womb, it breathes through its skin. It filters things out and everything. Well, my mom had a car accident I came out 3.5 months early, and I have RHA negative blood, which they call blood of the gods, blood of aliens. We're only 6% of all humans that have it, and we all tend to have superhuman abilities. Well, it seems like I got to keep my breathing skin.
What?
My oxygen intake is at 123% at all times.
You're blowing my mind right now. That 6% of people have what's it called?
RHA negative blood.
RHA negative blood. And do you know what other, abilities these? I feel like I'm talking about X-Men right now.
Well, most of them have psychic abilities and like seeing ghosts and stuff like that. I don't have that. I have a good intuition on things though. But the strength and all that, like, it's hard to put it this way. My skin pores suck in oxygen at a high rate. So because of that, what makes you have bursts of energy in your muscles? Oxygen. So if mine's at 123%, what gives my strength, the burst of energy when I need it, is my oxygen. What helps me heal faster? Oxygen. All these, and what makes my body temperature stay around 100 degrees is the oxygen generating in my through my skin. So it generates body heat for me constantly. So I'm in the middle of Wisconsin shoveling snow in a t-shirt and shorts outside with flip-flops.
And you want to go back to Florida?
Yes.
Do you feel hot?
I get hot, yeah. I can feel it sometimes. Now, there's one time I took a pill, and I won't say the pill because that's a kryptonite for me. But I took one pill. It had me at 108 temperature. I was on an air-conditioned blanket for 2 days trying to cool me down, and it was from one pill.
Wow.
So,
what do you do for a living?
I own a sign company. I actually make banners, signs, car graphics. I do that. I've been doing that since 1988, pretty much.
Huh. Okay, I didn't see that coming. When did you move to Wisconsin?
Let's see, about 6 years ago.
What made you move?
Well, I was down in Florida for 2 years prior to that, helping my grandparents out before they passed away. And then my wife's aunt passed away and left us a house in Wisconsin. And it was a lot cheaper to live here than it was in Chicago.
Right. Damn right.
Excuse me.
You've gotten quite a few accolades from these abilities that you have. Tell me about those.
Well, if you can see right there is 2 of the Guinness World Record plaques. I also own 2 acres of Jack Daniels. That's what that shows.
No way, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
If you can see all those cans lined up across,
yeah,
I collect my cans that I go to different countries in.
Oh, that's cool.
I've been on every TV show in America.
Wow.
I've been in almost every TV show and radio station in Europe.
What do you mean by every TV show in America?
I've been on Ellen, Jane Little, on Jimmy Fallon.
Okay, like the talk shows and everything?
Yeah.
I feel like I might be wrong, but I feel like I remembered seeing you on an episode of Impractical Jokers, but I feel like I couldn't find anything on Google about that. Am I wrong about that?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
But they might have used my video. Like, I was actually shocked at that show with Tim Allen, Last Man Standing or something.
Yeah.
They actually used a picture of me on their phone during it. One of my fans.
Wow, bro.
So I don't hear everything.
That's, man. I mean, how does that feel though? Like when you just find that out, you see that. What does that go? What goes through your mind?
Well, before I thought it was cool, it was shocking and all that, but now, you turn into a business and you're like, well, shit, they owe me money for that.
Yep.
At least my agent tells me that all the time. They're using your image because I've copyrighted my name, my logo, and my image. That's my logo.
That's so cool.
The skull, I actually drew it myself.
Damn.
Did the Canhead. Everything's marketed around my image.
Hell yeah. And when did you get that copyrighted? When did you get all that, turned into a business?
Almost 20 something years ago now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So are you doing the signs thing full time?
No. Canhead actually makes more money than signs.
That's what I was trying
Because
to get to.
what I did, I turned it into a business. I now market for people, companies. Say you have a company and say the vape pen you're doing right now. And hey, I want to promote this company. What gets the best attention? Canhead gets great attention. Imagine me sticking the vapes all over my head, and having smoke coming off, So wearing their name on the shirt, stuff like that. That's what I do. And the business magazine called The Oracle did an actual article about me, the best things you can learn from a guy named Canhead.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Because it's all about marketing. Marketing is what brings in. You got to have something that grabs people's attention. Hello.
You can't miss you, man. You cannot miss you.
You gotta keep people engaged. So then they're asking, how do I do it? Hello, stuff like that. So these are all things about marketing that I learned because when I first started out in the sign business, I actually drew for Coca-Cola down in Huntsville, Alabama. So that's how I learned about marketing and everything. And I was like, okay, but I was doing signs marketing for everybody else but myself. Well, when I turned it into a business, that's when more things started happening. I started doing golf outings, concerts, MCing and stuff like that. And, I've been on stage with almost everybody and pouring them shots off my head. Sort of like this.
That's the ultimate party trick right there. That is the ultimate party trick.
Everybody go shot. Sort of like that.
So all these things that you've done, what's like the thing you got most excited about? Or like, did you think back, like, I can't believe I did that?
I went out with George Clooney.
Shut the hell up. What?
Yep. I went to LA. I was doing, I think, the Ellen show or Jay Leno show. And he was at the hotel that I was at. I came in and he goes, what the hell, trying to figure me out, telling him about my story. And he says, you want to go out partying with me? I went, yeah. This is before he just got married, too.
Ooh, boy.
So he liked it because I sort of took the attention away from him so he could actually
enjoy himself a little bit.
He used me, I don't mind. But there's things where he literally called me a legend.
Wow.
So when George Clooney calls you a legend,
you're a damn legend. You're officially a legend.
I don't know if I can cuss on this or not.
No, absolutely, bro. Just
because what it was is I was dating a Polish model at the time, and she has my signature down, tattooed to her, and he says, "You're a effing legend." He says, "I've never had anyone ask me to do that before."
That's crazy.
Here you are. You got a picture of it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What is it like going on the late night shows that everybody watches, everybody knows and loves, Jay Leno, Ellen, or what are those experiences like?
When you're first there, it's sort of chaotic a little bit sometimes. But when you go on the show and let's just say Ellen, when I did the cans on my head and stuff right in front of everybody for the first time they're seeing it, it was such a loud roar of the crowd. Afterwards, they told me my roar of the crowd was louder than when Justin Bieber was on the show. And I went, get the F out of here. Are you kidding me? And they're like, yeah. They couldn't believe how much attention people got from that. And pretty much because of Ellen, the video we did that day, she put it on, what is that? Not World Star, but some Huntington Post or something. And one day got 17.8 million views.
Whoa.
So I was like,
damn.
So people see me now when I don't even have to wear cans. People recognize me now. This is totally true. I could not believe it. I was in Bucharest, Romania. I took a 3-hour train ride to Transylvania. I actually went and saw Dracula's actual
That's
cabin.
so cool.
I was like, yeah, man. So afterwards, I'm sitting down at the train station because it's a 3-hour train back. No cans on my head, pretty much sitting here like this. And all of a sudden, this family walks up to me, and the kid goes, "Are you Jamie Keeton, the Guinness World Record holder?" I'm like, how the fuck did you know that? You're in Transylvania, Romania. And it just blows my mind when something like that happens. People recognize a little kid. I'm in Menards, and a little kid walks up to me and says, "Are you the Canhead guy?" I go, "How'd you know?" "I saw you in my Guinness World Records." And then the father says, "Yeah, I didn't believe him."
Wow.
It was really you. And I'm like, yeah, it's me.
Wow. Tell me about how you got into the Guinness book.
Well, I posted some stuff online, and then all of a sudden, a lady calls up from China and says, "Hey, we'd like to have you come over to do the Guinness World Records show in China." And then I go, "Well, what do you want me to do?" She says, "We want you to create and break your own world record." I went, "What?" So I said, she goes, "Can you do 7 or 8 cans?" I went, "Yeah." She says, "All right, let's do that. And that will start off their new world record."
And then you got to break it because you're the only you're the only person in the world who can do this.
Well, I'm one of 4.
One of 4
in the world that have what I have. But I have, out of us 4, I have the more abilities.
Huh.
Like last year in July, not this past July, but the year before, I actually crashed my motorcycle, and I punctured the lung, broke 6 ribs. My whole side was all scarred up because I only had a muscle shirt on, t-shirt, shorts, that's it. No helmet. The same day, my lung closed up by itself. 5 days later, my skin healed up by itself. The only thing that didn't heal up fast was my ribs because they kept re-breaking every time I breathe in.
Oh my
more or less.
God.
So it took a while. They put me in a medical bed with pillows around my chest just to keep me from re-breaking them constantly. They had stuff wrapped up. Some nurses coming in, making sure that it was tight enough to keep me from expanding and all. So,
God, that had to hurt.
no, that hurt. Yeah. But
have you ever met
later, I was back on my bike.
That really?
Yep.
Wow. Have you ever met the other guys who have the ability?
I've spoken to 2 of them. And it's really weird because they're in third world countries, and all they do is sit at markets to get tips for doing things.
Yeah.
Where I branded my logo, everything has my logo on it. Anything I do has my logo on it. So when I get a new client, I go, "Hey, this is my logo, but I'll put your cans or your name on the cans and all that kind of stuff." And I design it up to make it look good for them.
Sure.
And that's what I do.
That's cool. That's cool. And at least they have that to make money doing,
Right.
in the third world countries. Now, you were, if I'm doing the math correctly, about 35 when you turned this into a business, correct?
Correct.
Did you ever imagine before that this would be your main source of income?
No. Signs is the thing about signs is that no matter what, they're needed. That's why I got into the business. If you're going out of business, you need a sign that says it. If you're opening a business, you need a sign that says it. If you want to piss somebody off, you make a sign, they come to me and get it made, you know? So that's something that I knew would be a business for my family keep going with if they wanted to do it.
Sure.
Because it's a business that everyone needs.
What made you make that leap or realize that you could at 35 years old?
Working for Coca-Cola for a while. Then my father-in-law at the time, I said, "Hey, would you help me buy this machine and I'll pay you back so much a month?" And he goes, "Yeah." So he bought the machine. The second job, I had him paid off in full.
Wow.
So
wow. Okay.
That said a lot,
Yeah, no,
when
absolutely.
You go down to Florida after a hurricane and make almost $8,000 a day cash.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I lived in Florida for a while. I know how they do down there, for real.
As soon as the hurricane comes by, I was down there. I was like, "Hey,
that's what it's. Yep.
Yep.
That's a real hustle, man, for real.
Yeah.
What have been the biggest accomplishments?
Biggest accomplishments, my kids and my grandkids. My kids are more mad at me now because they see me love my grandkids a lot more than I guess they saw.
That's your prerogative, though. You know.
Hey, I go like this. The thing is, you know, I get to give them back.
Yes, I send them home. Exactly.
I get to send them home.
Y'all have way too much time to drive me crazy.
Like my 18-month-old grandson, you know, I call him Kiki and all that, you know. And the other day I bought a root beer float not smoothie, icy. Never had it before. Gave my grandkids some. They were like loving the shit out of it. Like, hey, yeah, this is better than milk, you know?
Yeah.
So then, you know, doing that kind of stuff. And another accomplishment, I was real good friends with Ralphie May before he passed away. And he wanted me and thought I'd make a good comedian. And I've been doing that a little bit at a time too.
Yeah? You've been starting stand-up?
Yeah.
I bet you're good at it.
Oh my God, no way.
How long have you been doing stand-up?
Probably for about 10 years now.
Really?
Here and there. I don't do a lot of it because I do mostly, you know, doing the MCing and stuff for everybody else, you know.
Okay.
So, but I was real good friends with him. I'm good friends with other comedians. I'm also good friends with singers like Vanilla Ice. I'm good friends with Afro Man.
Nice, bro. Hell yeah.
You know, it's pretty cool when they want me on stage with them, and I'm like, shh.
Hell yeah. Man, that's
I got
so
pictures
crazy.
of me and Vanilla Ice getting rushed by all these women. We were on stage, and all of a sudden, it was crowded.
That's amazing. That is crazy.
Heck, I've been with Papa Roach, 311, Kiss, what's his name? Rob Zombie.
How does that come up? How does that...
Well, we're Kiss and Rob Zombie and some other bands like Avatar and all that. I was with Will Rock in, well, now they're in Illinois, but it's a radio station. They're doing a circus theme for a major concert event that had it's like Riot Fest. So I was doing that for them, and I got to MC a lot for that whole event. So I got to meet all the bands and chill out with them. I opened up for Ice-T.
No shit, bro.
You know, the stuff I got to do is just amazing because, you know, for me, being a kid from Florida, living out in the country, more or less, you read books or see pictures of like Italy, you know, Rome, Great Wall of China. Never think in a million years that you'll ever be able to go. Well, guess what? I've been there. I've been on a Great Wall. I was where they burnt Caesar.
Wow.
You know, they showed me this is where they burnt Caesar. I was like, what? You know, and you see all these other things happening, you know, all these different countries, and see the differences between America and us, you know. Of course, I love my country. I'm Native American and I'm more, you know, but to see places that you read in books,
yeah,
that's what's cool about the whole idea, the whole thing about this. Because not only did they pay for airfare, hotel, food, and transportation, they give me a check.
It doesn't only not cost me anything, they get paid me to do it.
Correct. Like I literally told one person at the beginning, well, what do you like most about this? I go, I get paid to party.
Yep.
Literally, I get paid to party. And now, because of my situation where I'm now bigger and more well-known, I get to demand certain things. So I demand extra day or two in another country because I go, I want to see the country.
Yeah.
I want to visit people and see people and get their reactions. And like some people I get, like I did one last year, 1.2 million views from him, a guy pulling my nuts off.
That never gets old, bro. That's a joke you can use a million times over.
My family goes, Dad, it's getting old. I go, yeah, but it's still going good.
Yeah, no. Tell him I said it's okay. It's okay. You got to keep doing that.
Because it's just seeing people's reactions when they realize, and then when they act like, oh, you're so perverted. I go, what are you talking about? This is bizarre. Oh my God, you were thinking my nuts? And then I
D's
turn
nuts.
it.
D's nuts.
I turn it on them, you know. So they're thinking pervertedly, and I'm like, it's only D's nuts to mess with. Everybody wants to tell, man. You want to see something even cool? I was a judge for the Miss Hooters International.
Nice. And you got your own can. You got your own.
So yeah, it's cool, man.
What have been the biggest obstacles that you've had to overcome?
I still have obstacles.
Yeah.
I have things where I literally created a commercial for Heineken and trying to get to the right person to show Heineken. I haven't been able to do yet. Or get that one sponsor or someone that really wants to sponsor me permanent, you know, where, you know, I'll wear their product, do commercials and all that kind of stuff. Because not only Canhead's got me this stuff, it also got me into TV. I actually am a bad guy on Chicago Fire. I'm the loan shark.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm the bad guy.
Awesome.
A lot of people go, you're smiling all the time. How can you be a bad guy? I go like this. I go, this is when I'm the bad guy.
Straight up, you look like a different person when you just did that. Now I'm scared.
So it's all acting because I did my agent goes, you've done so much television. The camera likes you. Everyone talks nice about how you are. Maybe you should get into trying to do something. I said, okay. And the first audition I had was for Chicago Fire as the loan shark, talk and roll and everything. And I get residuals now for that.
Wow. Was it one episode?
Couple episodes.
How long was that shoot?
Shoot was half a day.
Okay.
Because, you know, other of course, all the setup and all that, everything's got to be right. They got to test everything. Man, I'm at a party for the Chicago Fire. I'm at a party. We're all there. And this guy comes running up. I'm your stand-in. I went, I didn't even know I had a stand-in. Yes, I was your stand-in for this part of the show. And I was like, I didn't even know I had.
That's
know
funny.
It was cool because when I first get there, yeah, here's your spot. Oh, you got to go over there. And I went over there. Oh, here's your trailer. I got a trailer? I go in there. It's got PlayStation 5, Xbox.
What?
It has a fireplace in the trailer. It's got a bed, a bathroom, all to myself. Damn, I like this kind of life.
Y'all sure you don't need me for a few more days? You know,
Right? I'm constantly calling my agent, hey, you got anything yet? You got anything yet? Because I'm able to go anywhere at any time. That's how I'm able to do it. Because I own my own business, I can say, hey, I'll be gone for a week, you know?
Yep.
Oh, well.
Yep. You're your boss.
Right. So I'll leave and do what I got to do, go to wherever I got to go and do it. Like the recent one, I was just down in Tampa, Florida for a Shock Jocks comedy circus. And I did a show down there with them. And it's 102.5 The Bone.
Okay.
With Mike, Mike Calta. I don't know if you know him.
No, I don't know the name.
Big down there. So, and he's friends with Burt Kashner, which is I was on the Go Big show with him.
Okay.
With Snoop Dogg and all that, and Snoop goes, "I bet you can't do it with a Hennessy." I go, "You want to make a bet?" And that's when you see him in the show go like this. That's when I did that.
That's awesome.
His look. So when he does this, Snoop Dogg, that's when I said, I bet you can't. I bet I can. He's like, oh, shit. And then after the show, he called me his personal mutant. So, hey, what can I say? But to show you something that's crazy, I'll put this to my hand. I'm going to scoot back, okay? You ready?
Yep. What?
Yeah, I can shoot him across the room. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
man.
had to show it to you.
Real life X-Men.
Yeah, I can shoot him from the palm of my hand. What people don't realize, the downfall of having this is that, and I do it as a comedy joke also. I go, all right, guys, I did just go to the bathroom. If you go in there and you see white residue around the toilet ring, do not snort it. I have to put baby powder down just so I don't get stuck to a toilet seat. Okay?
Wow.
It's a fact. It's a fact, but everybody's laughing, you know?
Sure.
Yeah. So don't go over there and snort ass, you know?
What is the end goal? What's your dream?
To be a big movie star.
Yeah.
To be in the movies or to be the spokesperson for a big company like Heineken or something like that.
Do you have like a dream role for a movie you'd want to play?
I've been losing weight because I'm trying to get into an X-Men movie.
Hell yeah.
I went like this, dude, y'all need me. And they go, why do we need you? First of all, you don't need all the CGI. I can actually do the shit. You know? Hello, I'm the
and
real
I can do my own stunts. I heal quick.
I'm the real life X-Men.
That's all. Okay.
So yeah.
You got anything big events coming up you want to talk about?
I'm actually going to London and Italy in January to break world records.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to probably... I did it in Germany, but I didn't try to get it as a world record. But while this is stuck to my head, I can pull 2 people across the floor holding on to it. So I'm going to get 2 judges I'm going to pull across the floor in Italy.
So like it's on your head.
Yeah.
And you're dragging them.
Just like this. I go like this, put it on, and they hold on. But the thing is...
Wow.
Wait, you ready to listen? You ready? It sucked so hard. They had one person try to use one of those scales as pulling, and it broke. That's how hard it was going.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Does it hurt when it pulls off like that?
I don't even hardly notice it.
Wow.
I hardly notice it when they're on my head, because then when I'll be walking around, I'll get into a car and all of a sudden, ding! I went, oh shit, forgot that. I got pulled over one time because I forgot a Heineken mini keg was stuck to the back of my head. Because they gave me a convertible Mustang to drive. And I was in somewhere in Michigan, near Brooklyn, for the NASCAR. Well, that day I had to go from Brooklyn, Michigan to Chicago to do a show, and then from Chicago fly to LA and do a show that night. So I had 3 states I had to be in one day.
Wow.
And I did the Michigan thing, and I drove to Chicago. On the way, I got pulled over, and the officer says, you know, it's can't have an open container. I go, I don't have an open container. He goes, what stuck to your head? I went, oh shit, I forgot about that.
Wow.
And I had to explain to him what I do for a living and show him. And he wanted a picture afterwards and gave me a warning. No, I've been in a car doing 160, got pulled over and got a warning.
Wow.
Are you Canhead? Yeah. Why are you going so fast? Just trying to get home. Can you slow it down? I said, yes, sir.
Man, good to be famous. Damn.
Every once in a while.
Have you had like times where you just want people to leave you alone and they're not?
Very few, but I learned to not try to wear them while I'm eating. Because that's when most people want to come around and ask for your autograph or picture.
Sure.
When I'm with my family and stuff like that, you know, I don't have them on, and people ask something, or it doesn't bother me. It does not bother me whatsoever. I'll do a picture with anybody. Just let me finish my food and I'll do it with you, you know?
Sure.
The only time I now have a bodyguard that's 7'4". He's 470 pounds. And he's mainly there when I go to bars. Okay. Because you get the drunks that want to knock the cans off or acting stupid or something like that. Or people try to stick their shit to me. Like some girls will take off a can off my head, try to stick their makeup and all this on their head. And then they try to stick it right back onto my head. I'm like, no, I got to clean this can off first. Right. Because what they don't understand, my skin pores literally suck in oxygen. Right. And when you putting that makeup on and all that, it clogs my pores. and I had to literally, it'll become like a zit. I'll push their makeup out of my skin. It
Wow.
so it bothers me when that happens.
Sure. I'd
'Cause
imagine.
then it just aggravates me. I mean, it'd be like this. Girl grabs my cans. I now go, can I grab yours? Hey, you're grabbing my cans. Just grabbing them
Right.
and taking them off my head. Shit. Can I grab yours now?
For sure.
I won't rip them off.
Fair.
Or anything. So, you get into those kind of situations, and you just got to deal with it now.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't want to deal with these situations, you don't become famous.
True.
One thing
You were
gotta-
aware of what you were doing.
Yeah, and the thing is now, I do try not to talk about my personal life and stuff like that, because these days people are just weird.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
I have 5 grandkids, and no one knows anything about them but me.
And that's the way it should be. That's the way it should
Right.
be. They don't need to know.
And but if they want to try, my son is a police officer.
And you got a 7'4" bodyguard, so
Yeah. And it's funny because I can actually lift them up. I've taken them down. We went to a gym. I got pictures of it. I think I sent you one. I don't know if I did or not. I'm doing my calf raises, just my tip of my feet off the thing, just lifting up. I do 1,000-pound calf raises. So,
what the hell? That's crazy.
last time I hit someone in anger, I shattered his skull. 5 years later, we're still in a halo trying to get reconstructed face. So I haven't hit no one since then. And that's one of the reasons why I had to get a bodyguard. The thing is, I won't hit you. Unless you're fucking with my family, I ain't gonna touch you.
Right.
But if he touches you, it's because he's doing his job.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
you got to be damn near a registered weapon at this point.
Pretty much. The thing is, when people go, well, why do you need a bodyguard? I said, because if I hit you, you'll sue me. If he hits you, he's doing his job. You can't sue him.
Yep. Yep. And hopefully he won't put you
Plain and simple.
in a halo for 5 years, you know?
He won't do it. I would, though. See, I think you'd rather have him hit you than me.
Right? No, absolutely. Absolutely.
But I've been this way my whole life. My brothers taught me martial arts when I was little. But like at Coca-Cola, one of the, you know how they stack pallets on top of each other?
Yeah.
Well, they had stacks of Cokes in a can,
Mm-hmm.
and it started to tip over while I was going by it. I put my shoulder into it and lifted it up, and what I lifted it there so long where they had to restack the ones underneath it so it would, when I laid it back down, it wouldn't crush no more.
Wow.
And you know what a forklift is, right?
Yeah.
I was on a dock one day. My forklift ran out of gas all the way on the other end. I pushed it all the way down to the other end and filled it back up. Everyone at work was like, how the fuck are you doing that? I go, I don't know.
That's
I ate
wild.
my spinach. No. So,
That's crazy, man. Now, before we end this, is there kind of any life lesson that you want to share? I'm sure you've learned so much going all around the world.
I think right now it's live your dream. If you have something, let people know about it. I didn't let people know until I was in my late 30s and stuff like that. And if I would have known where I'd be or how people would react, I would have done it a lot sooner. Because I'd probably already be in the movies. I'd probably already be doing the things I wanted to do. But I started off late, and it's a little bit harder now because all these people that are fake and doing things and trying to get things, that hurts me. Because everyone thinks, oh, you must got dermals or something, magnets in your head. I go, dude, that's why you only use aluminum, plastic, and glass. None of them are magnetizable.
Yep.
And I said, not only that, besides that, to be in a Guinness World Record, they are so strict. There's no way in hell you could get that
Right.
by being fake. So that's why I think that's the only thing I get mad about, people thinking that it's fake or something. Because there's no way you can do this.
Sure.
I mean, there's like here, getting a regular Sharpie and just holding it on. So I do things like that, and it because people go, oh, it has to have that concave. I go, no, I put cell phones on my head. I put that pin on my head. You know, things like that. It's not concave, so now explain it.
Right.
They'll sit there and try to explain, oh, you must have got some kind of glue. Oh, you must have got some. No.
I imagine, like, I'm getting frustrated hearing that.
I get frustrated, trust me.
I'm sure. And then why doubt it? Why would you go through all this? And yeah, it's ridiculous.
I mean, I'm in what now? 7 Guinness World Record books. I'm in the newest. I'm in the new 2024 page 7.
Wow.
You know, so. but I'll show you something that's cool though.
Yeah.
A friend of mine made this for me. Can I turn this around? Yeah. A 3D of me.
That's so cool. That is so cool.
Have something like this of them.
Wow.
Busting through the convenience store glass case. But now he did use magnets.
Well, okay, fair. I mean,
he said it's because he couldn't ship it with it not on. And then, you know, of course, my hometown made an article about me.
Wow.
Or how about, sorry for the mess, my daughter's moving out. So,
totally fine.
But check all this out. This is the guy from Dumb and Dumber, the guy that couldn't handle the hot
Oh man.
That's
Jeff
Mike
Daniels.
Myers, dressed up as a game show host. There's James Gordon. There's Chris Kattan.
What?
I had to do a thing for the Hooters girls.
Yeah.
Sean Astin.
Wow.
Mark McGrath. Danica Patrick. Dan Aykroyd. Jay Leno.
Shit.
One Jay Leno signed for me. There's me and George Clooney coming in at 3 in the morning. There's me and Ralphie May, Luke Bryant. Look at this. This is a whole wall
Wow, man.
of people I've been around. Just recently, I became good friends. Remember the water boy?
Adam Sandler?
Our grandma's boy?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, the drug dealer?
Yes.
I'm actually good friends with Peter.
That's amazing.
The Geico Caveman, Mr. Ricketts owns the Cubs.
Wow.
You know who that is.
Kid Rock?
Kid Rock, Nicky Jam. This is Batista. Me and Kelly Osbourne. There's one of me and Vanilla Ice. There's me and Dell Jr. Anthony Anderson.
Wow.
All kinds of shit. Me and Papa Roach up there.
That's so... God, the life you've lived, man.
Hell, there's me and Richard Petty.
Wow.
Oh, there's me and Afro Man. Right there is me and I don't know if you can tell, but that's Jack Nicholson.
Wow. I would not recognize him on the street like that. But that's
and
great.
That's Kevin Butler, act like he's kicking a can off my head. There's me and Uncle Cracker.
Wow.
Buddy the Cake Boss. You got Erica Badu there. I was that's a picture signed by Joe Esposito, Elvis Presley's best friend, and Lisa Marie's godfather.
Wow.
And he said Elvis would have loved me. So I was like, damn.
That's an honor right there.
Right there is too. And then I'm walking across this way for you. Like, these are just some of the cans.
Wow.
My skateboard. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. Just one of the very first cans I ever wore, signed by some bands and everything.
I was gonna say, that's a badass can. What is that?
It's actually a Foster's beer can.
Really?
But it's got like Trace Atkins signed it. Some other people signed it.
So cool.
While it was stuck to my head, it was one of my friend's band's name. And I put their sticker on it promoting them.
Okay,
Everybody wants to sign it. But there's one of them here.
Wow.
Guinness World.
Wow.
And that shows I own plot of, I've owned it since 8/6/2018 of Jack Daniels.
What does that get you?
I'm a squire now of Jack Daniels. It gets me a lot of stuff. I get free bottles
Nice.
signed to me. I even got bottles they signed to me and they put my logo on it.
Did you? I mean, is that something that you were like gifted with, or did you?
Yeah, they give it to me.
Wow, that's awesome.
So I mean, just stuff like that. I mean, it's just. Sorry, I'm looking around. Just a lot of things, you know. It's a lot of memories.
Yeah.
A lot, and I'm blessed to be able to have what I have and be able to do what I do.
Absolutely.
Oh, I didn't show you my freaking flag because I'm looking at your backdrops and all that. Well, there's something in the way of my flag too, but part of it.
Oh, that's so cool.
I even got a skull.
That's so cool.
So yeah.
The flag looks like a pirate ship flag.
And actually, the pirate ship flag of Chicago, the Windy City, the captain of the boat asked to put my flag up there when I'm there.
No shit. That's amazing. I mean, it's super appropriate for it.
Oh my God! Oh yeah, I'm friends with Gabriel Iglesias, Fluffy.
I bet y'all would be amazing together.
He wanted to do a skit with me where I'd stick beer cans all over my head and act like I'm drunk and get pulled over on purpose.
Do it.
And just to do the breath thing, and I'd be going, I haven't been drinking, you know? And just keep blowing, and the officer would be looking at the thing, says, this was broke too.
Right.
Just to mess with them, and then I'd be like, no, I'm not drunk at all.
You think that's gonna happen?
Eventually.
Yeah. Well, that's incredible, man. I thank you.
I got.
Huh?
He got more famous than me.
Did you know him before he got famous?
No.
Okay.
But I met him at the beginning of his famous career.
Right.
He literally came up to my wife and says, can I get a picture with him? And she says, you're the one that's famous? Are you fucking kidding me? And I go, haha. But what was really the craziest time was my wife kept on saying, you're not famous, you're not famous, you're not famous. And you know, that drags on you for a little bit, you know?
Sure.
Here you are hearing that you're famous all the time except with your family.
Yeah.
So then I don't know if you're familiar with a place called Harry Carey's in Chicago.
Yeah.
It's a bar, and they put famous people on the walls. And I have a picture of me on their wall underneath Coach Dicka.
Whoa.
I said, how much famous can you get now?
I'm certified famous.
When she saw that, I said, She goes, okay, maybe you are.
Not in this house, though. Not in this house. Like,
I'm famous all over the world now. So I joke with that, you know, that how that was, you know, with comedy, you know, you talk about true things of your past. Just like I joked about, I said, reason why things didn't stick to me when I was a kid when I went to the bathroom, because I had an outhouse. I hovered over that motherfucker. You never sit down on it. I had an outhouse. I didn't know what an indoor toilet was till I was 5.
Wow.
So when you're living like that,
Yep. It's all about perspective.
So you're in Alabama.
Yep.
I was in Huntsville for a little while of my life.
It's a couple hours away from me. I'm in Jacksonville, but
when everyone says Jacksonville, I only think of Florida.
yeah, I know. I mean, if you know like Oxford or Anniston, it's that area, but it's not, you know, nothing major happens here. You know, I've only been here for a few years, so.
Well, I was born in Fort Rucker, Alabama.
Okay.
My mom was on her way home to Pensacola, and the accident happened. So.
Wow.
So people go, "Where are you from?" Well, I was born in Alabama, but raised in Florida.
Yeah.
And then I joke about it even more. I say, you know how they say in the South, your mother's your sister's your mother and shit? Hey, I don't think that's that funny. My mom had the car accident. Her mom adopted me. So my mom became my sister became my mom. So That hurt my feelings. You
It's
laugh.
more complicated than it sounds, though. Like,
Right. But when I hear that, that makes me look bad.
Yep. No, for sure. I mean, I'm originally from Maryland, so when I tell people that I went to high school with that I'm in Alabama, now they're like, huh? Like the state of Alabama? But hey, it's cheap, and that's where I ended up for now. I'm not gonna be here long, you know.
Hey, nothing's wrong with Alabama, just where you're at.
Yeah, for sure. Exactly. But
You need to be in LA.
no doubt. No, honestly, my girl and I talked about once we leave this house, I want to leave the country. I want to move somewhere else.
No, I was talking about lower Alabama.
Oh.
Gotcha.
I see what you did there. Hey, but I really appreciate your time. I'm honored that you came onto my platform. You've done shows with the biggest names in the world. So thank you for sharing your story. It's been a hell of a life that you've
on my
lived.
list too.
Huh?
You'll be on my wall too.
That'd be amazing, man. I'd be honored.
I'll be doing like I just took the picture.
Cool. Well, thank you so much.
I'm touching the two side things that work.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. This has been Characteristic with Jamie Keeton, A.K.A. Canhead. Follow him up, hit him up. I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.
Peace out, guys.
The most prestigious network in the land, the Signature Series Network.